Girls, let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it. Let them know.
Hey, welcome back to Saving with Ashley Corella. Today is Tiny Tuesday, and we are doing something a little different. We're just going to do our tinies today. We're not going to do the other challenge this time, but we will do it next week. We'll probably double it. Hopefully, I won't regret it, because y'all know Kimmy, y'all know she puts me through heart palpitations, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. All right. So I'm gonna give y'all a little reason why we're not doing all that. So excuse Ghost. But here's the reason why we're not doing the scratch, sniff, and smell challenge. Because I had to go in and pull money out because he decided he wanted to get stuck in a tree. When have you ever heard of a dog climbing a tree, y'all? Yeah, that's what I had to deal with this past weekend. Him in the tree. I go outside to feed them because him and our other dog Trina, they love to be outside. So, we make sure that they are comfortable and everything and they live outside. Okay, fine. So I go outside, I hear whining, and I'm like, at first I'm thinking it's Trina because she whines. Fine. So, let's get started on this while I tell y'all this crazy story. So she whines or whatever. Well, I thought it was her whining, but lo and behold, it was my dog Ghost whining. And it was raining this past weekend. So right when I was getting ready to go outside to feed them, it started storming really, really bad. So I was like, I can't come out there right now. I'll be out there in a second. So I go out to I'm gonna give this one to number 1 instead of number 5. Okay, so I go out to feed them once it stops raining, and I still hear whining. Now, mind you, they are loose in the yard because our backyard is fenced in, so they're not tied up or anything. So I go out to feed them, and I am looking for Ghost because he's normally the first one to come and run up to me. So I don't see him. We're just adding one. This challenge is by Budget with Amanda. Super cute. I love it. So I go out, and like I said, I was feeding them. I was going to feed them, and I see Trina. She runs up, but I don't see Ghost, and he is whining. I notice it's not her. I notice it's him whining. So I'm like, what is going on? Where is he at? I'm thinking maybe this challenge is by Kimmy's Corner, and she got $2. So I'm thinking it is, I'm like, oh my goodness, I hope he's not stuck in the fence or something like that, right? So I'm looking all around the yard. I'm looking in the fence. I don't see him anywhere to be found, y'all. But he's still whining. So I'm like, where is he? Lo and behold, I look up. Why is my dog stuck in the tree? Literally standing up on a tree limb. Literally. I will post a little clip of him in the tree so y'all can see him in the tree. Oh my goodness, it is crazy. And I was like, what in the world? Why are you in the tree? I'll probably put the clip at the end of the video so you guys can see it. And tell me y'all thoughts, because I've never seen a dog climb. Okay, this is by Black Mother Saver, and it only got 1. We are halfway through this challenge now. Thank you. So this is going to save us a good little bit. But, yeah. So, I'm like, what is going on? Where's my dog? I look up, like I said, he is in the tree. What in the world? So I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, Ghost, try to come down. He's too scared. I could tell he's scared. He's shaking and everything. So I run in the house and I'm like, and I tell Big Willie, I'm like, oh my God, Ghost is stuck in the tree. He immediately jumps up and he's like, what? And I'm like, he is in the tree, like standing on the tree limb, but he will not come down. So he comes out and he's like, come on, Ghost. This challenge is by Bookish Mama Budgets. So he's like, come on, Ghost. Try to come down. We try to, get treats, food, all of that to try to get him to come down. Bookish Mama Budgets received $2. He will not move. Like, he is literally scared. So he's whining. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So an hour goes by. I'm still trying to get him out the tree. He's not budging. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try to see about calling like 911, because I watch a lot of TV shows and I see where, like the fire department rescues animals, like gets them out the trees and stuff. So I'm like, let me call to see if they can. So they transfer me to the fire department. This is by Kimmy's Corner, and she only received $1. She only needs $2 more, and this one will be complete. So I called them. They transfer me to the fire department. They say, ma'am, we don't rescue dogs or animals. What? They don't rescue animals. Okay, so I immediately get mad. But she's like, let me give you the number to the animal rescue and they could probably help you. So I'm like, okay, fine. So then I called the animal rescue. He's like, I don't have anything to get your dog out the tree. First of all, you're animal rescue. What do you mean you don't have anything? Shouldn't you have things to help get animals? Like, what? So I'm like, okay. He's like, I can't help you. You can't help me. Well, I need some kind of help. You need to help me figure out something. This one is about budgeting with Lysandra, and it only needed $1, and she got 3. So we'll put this $1 in, and we have completed a challenge. So I'm like, is there not a way that you can actually like help figure it out, give me some kind of idea? So he says no. I'm like, what? Okay. So we get off the phone. I'm still trying to get my dog out the tree. I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6 with budgeting with Lysandra. This is one of her emotional ones, and I love it. It is too cute. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Somebody got to help me. So I decide to call, let's get another challenge for this one. So I called the fire department back. This is our money for our bonus game that we were going to do, but we're not doing it today. Let's pull out this one. Brooklyn L Saves, and it got $2. So we're just going to mark off 2. And it only needs $1 more, and that one to be completed real quick, right? All right. So I'm like, something ain't right. So I called the fire department back, and they're literally like, ma'am, we can't help you. We don't rescue animals. And I'm just like, this is insane. How don't y'all rescue animals? How don't y'all even try to attempt to help? So then I hang up with them, and I call the animal rescue back, and I'm like, sir, you have to help me. You have to help me figure out some kind of way to rescue my dog. Like, I need to get him out this tree. This cannot be real. This cannot be possible. Like, you have to figure out. You have to help me. So he tells me to call the a tree company. He said, call a tree company. They have like the trucks with the buckets on it to try to help, that they can get in to get your dog out the tree. And I'm like, okay. So I find the tree company. The first one I call, their truck is in the shop. So I'm like, ugh, okay. So then I call another one, and by the grace of God, this man was like, I'm on my way. Send me your address, and I will come by to make sure that my machine can get to your dog. So I'm like, okay. He immediately shows up like 15 minutes later. He comes in our yard and he looks, and he's like, okay, I have what I think he called it a spider or something. And he's like, I can get your dog out the tree. Okay. Thank you. So he's like, let me go get, he calls his people and he's like, let me make sure they get in the right inch stuff. We'll be back in like 10-15 minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness, so my dog got to be up here 10-15 more minutes. Okay, fine. So I'm talking to him. As the man leaves, I'm trying to, still trying to get my dog out the tree because I'm like, I got to get him out the tree. Why does he go up the limb even more? He's like literally going up the limb even more. And so I'm like, oh my goodness. Because now at this time, he's tired. I can tell he's tired. And he's ready to get down. He's scared. So now he's trying to figure out how to get down out of the tree. But the thing is, he starts going even further, which makes him even over. Like he's over my fence line, over my neighbor's garage. So I'm like, oh my goodness, if my dog falls, he's going to fall in this man's garage, probably put a hole in it. And now I got to fix. Pray to God that my dog is okay. Make sure he's okay. Take him to the vet to make sure he's okay. And then if this happens, then I got to get this man's roof fixed on his garage. All these things start going through my head and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And Will is like, Ashley, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm like, okay. So then the people show up. Now they are having their screwdriver and all this other stuff to take the double doors off of my wood gate to my backyard. They had to literally take my doors off to get to my backyard. So now they're coming in my backyard with 2 machines. I will put that video also. So I'll put the video of the machines coming in my backyard, and I'll put the video of my dog in the tree at the end of my whole thing. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be like, what in the world? Yes. So then I'm like, and excuse my backyard if y'all see some things, because we started cleaning out our house. We're trying to get it together. It's a lot going on. So we got a lot of wood back there. I think we got a wash machine back there and a dryer, because we got a whole new wash machine and dryer set. Willie got to get that going, but then he got sick, so that kind of messed up some things. But they come in my backyard, y'all. They are getting this machine and getting up into the tree. Thank God my dog did not jump, because they were like, look, I'm going to warn you, if he jumps, I can't do anything about it. And I'm like, that is fine. But he kept looking at me. My dog kept looking at me. I kept talking to him so he could feel some kind of comfort, hopefully. And the man was able to grab him and put him in the little bucket thing and bring him down. And y'all, when they brought my baby down, he was shaking. He was shaking so bad. It just had me like, oh my goodness. Y'all, I was so paranoid. But I had to go into my binders and find the money to pay these people for getting my dog out the tree. Mind you, this was on Saturday. Friday, I just had to pull money out of my completed binder that I've been doing from my challenge on Thursday, the Tiny Christmas collab, because we had to pay part of Willie's copay for that, for him to get a heart monitor, because he had to get a heart monitor on Friday. So we had to pay half of that, and I was like, I got the money. It's supposed to go towards our bills binder, but we're not going to go in debt, and we're not going to try to have medical bills as much as possible, or if we do get billed, at least it won't be a big amount. So that's what we did. Y'all, I have had a crazy month. This last month or two has been insane. So you might see some of my binders don't have as much money, because I've had to literally dig in to get things that we need. And his short-term disability, that company is acting crazy. So it's just a lot going on. I don't know when he's going to get a short-term disability check. He wants to go back to work before he goes to his actual first primary doctor's appointment. But I'm like, I really need him to wait because I want him to go to that appointment and go to his neurologist appointment just so they can say that he's good to go back to work. But like I said, short-term disability is acting crazy, and I just sent all this paperwork, and they still haven't gave us a determination of if he's going to get short-term disability or not, back pay or anything. So yeah, now I am having to figure out funds because right now, basically, I'm the only person bringing money in. Yeah, your girl been going through it. But you know what? By the grace of God, I have been praying and getting through it. And I've been doing what I need to do. I've been making it happen. And that's what this budgeting community is about. About budgeting and saving. And I'm grateful that I have the money in the binders that I have to be able to go in and get. I could always start my binders over. I could always start over from where I left off. But I had the money to dig in and grab and get as I needed. And that was the best thing ever. That made me feel a little bit better about everything that has been going on. Whew. Okay, I'm sorry y'all had to hear that little rant and everything else. But let's put this challenge into our 100 envelope savings book. All right, so we're going to flip over. And we're going to take our challenge, which we are starting a new page, number 13. And we have $6. Once again, this challenge is by Budgeting with Lysandra. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to put this in number 13. I am super excited about this because we have really been completing some challenges. I am going to take this and fold it in half because I like to see my amount that I saved with each one. And I'm going to slide that in there like that. I'm going to flip over. We are marking off number 13. This is so exciting. It makes me feel really good that I feel like I'm making a lot of progress. I still do not know what this money will go towards once we complete this 100 envelope savings challenge. But once I figure it out, I will let you guys know. All right, we did that one. That is it. So I will see you guys in the next video, which will be tomorrow, our Randomizer Wednesday. All right. Thanks for listening to my rant. I love y'all and peace.